Hello, class. Today is Monday, July 19th, 2021, and we're going to learn about science today. So let's take a look at plant stimulus today. Can we say it together? Plant stimulus. Stimulus. Okay? Plant stimulus. So there are 4 types of plant stimulus. 4 types of plant stimulus. So let's take a look. What are these 4 types of plant stimulus? We have sunlight, 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 all right? Sunlight comes from the sun. We have right here, right? Sunlight comes from the sun. Then we have temperature, 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 right? Temperature is hot, cold, right? What is the weather today, hot or cold? Right, here we see it's cold, here we see it's hot. Right? What is the temperature for Thailand every day? The temperature for Thailand every day, it's very hot, right? We get about 31 Celsius, maybe 30, 32, sometimes 34 Celsius in Thailand. So temperature, that's how we talk about hot or cold. Then we have humidity. Humidity, humidity, again, humidity. How much water is in the air? That's what humidity means. How much water is in the air? Right? Here we can see a lot of water in the air. When you shower, sometimes, if it's very hot, you can see water on the glass. So you can see how much water is in the air. Humidity. In Thailand, the humidity is pretty high. Usually it's about 70, 80% sometimes. It's very high. That's why it feels extra hot sometimes. Humidity. Again, humidity. How much water is in the air? And the last one is touch. Touch, right? Touching something, right? We use our hands, right? We could use our feet too, our face, but most of all, we use our hands to touch things. We can see our hands touching things. If our hands touch this cactus, it will hurt, right? It'll be ouch, right? If this touches that, it'll be ouch, right? It will hurt. So that's what touch is. So these are the 4 plant stimulus. So let's take a look again. All right, plant stimulus. What is plant stimulus? Right? These are the 4 types again. Let's say it together. Sunlight, temperature, humidity, touch. Again, all right? 4 types of plant stimulus. Sunlight, temperature, humidity, touch. Sunlight, temperature, humidity, touch. So these are the 4 types of plant stimulus. What is the response from the plant from stimulus? What does the plant do? Right? What happens to the plant when we put sunlight, we change the temperature, the humidity is changed, or we touch it, or something else touches the plant. How does the plant respond? What does the plant do? Here we can take a look at our textbook on page 37. Page 37. Page 37. In our book, we can see, let's read together if we have a chance. Let's take a look. I'm going to zoom in to the book for page 37. Let's take a look. Plants respond to sunlight because they need it to produce food. Therefore, when we put the bean sprouts in the box, they grew towards the side of the box with the hole in it. This was because they were trying to get to the sunlight. So here we can see the first one, light. Light, sunlight, right? Sunlight is a category of light. So, light. Here we can see sunflowers. These are sunflowers, right? I can write that down for you. Sunflower. Let me make that smaller. Sunflowers. Sunflowers. These are sunflowers. I don't know if you've seen them before, but these are sunflowers. The sunflowers are facing the sun, right? They want to go see the sun. They want more and more sunlight. So the sunflowers, when they see light or feel the light, they face towards the sun. They're going to turn towards the sun. Here we can see another plant. The top of the plant is facing the sun, right? It's facing the sun. We can see it's going this way towards the sun. The plant is going right. And it's going right towards the sun, where the sunlight is. Number 2, the stimulus, we have temperature. Temperature. So the temperature changes all day, right? In the morning, it's not so hot. In the afternoon, it's hotter. And at night, it's cooler. So let's take a look at this rose. All right, cotton rose in the early morning, right? It's white. It's very, very white. Cotton rose in the late morning. It's starting to turn a little bit pink, right? And then cotton rose in the evening. We can see it's turned pink completely. Pink, right? It's pink in the evening. So at night, the cotton rose turns pink because maybe it's cooler, it's not as hot. During the day, it starts to get hotter and it changes color. And by nighttime, it's changed into pink. The color of the cotton rose changes as the temperature changes. So some plants change based on hot or cold. Here we can see another plant, but it's not color this time. We have something else. Lotus opens up in the morning, right? It's open. Lotus flower closes in the evening. So at night, it closes. In the morning, it opens. At night, it closes. The lotus opens up and closes its flowers as the temperature changes. So this plant knows to open when the temperature changes, and it closes when the temperature changes. Maybe when it gets hot, it opens up, and when it gets cold, it closes. So temperature can affect many things, right? Hot and cold can affect the plant. It can change the color. It can open, close. So now we've done light and temperature. What's next? Next we have humidity. Humidity. Humidity is how much water there is, right? How much water there is. How much water is in the air as well. How much water. We can see this side, it's darker, right? So there's a lot of water. There's a lot of water. There's a lot of water there. So the growth of roots into a wet area. The plant knows there is water here, right? More water. Let me write the word water. There's water inside the soil. There's a lot of water in the soil. So it's going to go towards here. This is dry, right? This is dry. This area is dry. This is wet. There's a lot of humidity, and it's growing towards this way, the left side. All right, let's take a look at the last one, touch. Touch. Here we have a mimosa closes up when being touched, right? This is open. This is closed. You can see how we have a finger right here, and it touches it, and it's closed. Here, if we don't touch it, it's open. This is a Venus flytrap. Closes up when being touched. We can see it eating an insect, maybe a fly, maybe a bee, many different things, right? When it touches, it closes. All right, here we see, again, light stimulus, right? Light stimulus. We can see the light. If it's going this way, the plant is standing up straight. But if the light is on the right side, the plant will lean towards it. It will go right, just like here, right? It will follow the light. It will follow the light. So the plant will follow the light. Touch. Again, touch. Here, before they touched it, it's open. After, it's closed. After, it's closed. This is another Venus flytrap I showed you earlier. Here, it's open. Open. But here we have a fly or an insect touching the Venus flytrap. What happens after? It will close, right? It will close, right? Open. Open. All right, let me write that out. Open. Open. Close. Right? After being touched, the Venus flytrap closes its mouth. It closes its mouth and eats the insect. So, let's see again if we remember. So, let's read together. 4 types of plant stimulus, right? Now that we know it's not only sunlight, we can also write, or it's just light. Works as well. Okay. We have sunlight, light, temperature, humidity, touch. Right? Sunlight or light, temperature, humidity, touch. Right? These are the 4 things. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember these things. Sunlight, temperature, humidity, touch. Again, sunlight, light, sunlight, sunlight, light, temperature, temperature, humidity, humidity, touch, touch. All right, very good. Okay, we'll review this again on Thursday, and I'll give you a worksheet on Thursday to practice, and we'll take a look in our online class, and I'll review these 4 things again with you to make sure you guys remember. All right, I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys enjoy. Maybe go outside after you guys finish your class, run around and play. All right, have a good day.